Hey guys, Lyra Linx here. Um, I usually like to record earlier in the day so that I can have some better lighting, and I apologize for that, but I had a story that I just really felt like telling today. Even though my voice is going through some issues because I think that I have a bit of a dry throat problem right now. But I just wanted to tell something real quick. I recently went to an open house for a good friend of mine, and I just felt like sharing the story of how I met this guy. I won't say his name in case he doesn't want me to. I have no idea. So I'm just gonna refer to him as Bob. I don't know. This is just the story of how I met Bob and why I have a decent friend now. I worked at McDonald's for like a year and a half, between a year and a half and 2 years. And at first working there, I was incredibly shy. I wasn't the type of person there to be trying to talk to anybody before I was spoken to first. And it took me a little bit of time before I got friends, and then I made a lot of nice friends there and knew a lot of good people, but to begin with, there weren't that many. And there was one day where they sent me on break. I was working a longer shift, and I got my food. Since it was my break, I was able to get, half off food, whatever, just sit there and enjoy myself. Had 30 minutes time, and we were allowed to either sit in the crew room or outside. Since it was summer and it was hot, they'd let us sit out where the customers were. Only I'd usually try to go where there weren't people so I wasn't disturbing anyone, and it was more air conditioned out there. But I was just eating alone, and I thought that I was just going to be alone on my break. I didn't expect any other people to be out there. And then turns out that they send Bob on break after a while, and I was really surprised. I saw him, and I guess I expected him maybe to sit elsewhere or do his own thing, but he asked if he could sit with me, and we ended up talking. And he was one of the first work friends I made, and I think that that's really cool. He sat down, he asked who I was, introduced himself, and I thought that was cool because no one was really trying very hard to get to know me because I was that new person at work. And he just talked about himself, his old school, that he had just moved and was going to be a part of my school that year. And I was like, wow, that's awesome. Maybe I can make a friend. And we just talked about a bunch of random stuff, and he shared an apple pie with me that he had bought on his break. I think he had two, ate one himself, and offered me the other. And I was just sort of shyly eating this pie, like, wow, someone's actually talking to me. I was pretty awkward. I feel like I still am an awkward person, but he gave me that apple pie, and that just spurred our friendship, because now he's a person I talk to a lot. He's like, hey, want to go to the store or get something to drink or something, or just hang out. And I guess this isn't a very long story or anything with a lot of depth. I mean, it means a lot to me, so it has a lot of depth, but yeah, an apple pie just started my friendship. And then I saw him in school again. I was still too nervous to talk, and so he had to do a lot of the conversation starting to make us become friends. And now I feel like we have a closer relationship, and I think that's cool. And I'm just really thankful for all of my friends in my life right now. So I wanted to make a short video shout out to Bob. We met over some apple pie, and he's a person who's always been there for me. And basically this video is just me hoping that he'll watch it. And yeah. I already mentioned in a card I wrote for him for his open house that I was really grateful to him that day for giving me that apple pie and talking to me when nobody else would. So that was super awesome. I didn't think I'd make friends at my workplace like that. Then he ended up quitting McDonald's and we still were friends, and it's great. We're still friends now. And it's just something I'm happy about. He's even in my Snapchat as Apple Pie because of the instance. So yeah, I don't have anything else interesting to say in regard to that. Just a really short story, probably not much to other people maybe, but I'm just really happy that I have such good friends in my life and that I can meet somebody over eating some freaking apple pie and talking about random things, leading into good friendships now. That's awesome to me. That's story worthy to me. So anyway, if you do like this short story, then be sure to leave a like, subscribe for more content, and be sure to leave any suggestions you might have for me in the comments or any stories that you'd like to hear. Let me know. Bye.